back in 2019, I remember that my summer went to playing video games. And just like all of the summers before that, I think it was 2018, 2020, 2021, partly 2022 as well. I played video games like every single day and I grinded out these video games every single day of the summer that I was home. And the problem here was that I actually felt pretty bad when I did this. I didn't really feel that great after all because when it's great weather outside like it is currently, like it's sun, it's like 25 degrees Celsius and it's all of that. It's very, very nice weather outside. You just want to spend time outside. And I actually felt pretty guilty for doing this because I wasn't applying myself to something important. And at the time, I actually enjoyed playing football, spending time with my friends, and actually just doing things outside. When you're a kid, you actually enjoy like spending time outdoors. And for me currently, when I'm a teenager, I still enjoy doing these things like hanging out with my friends outdoors and just doing fun things, just hanging out. And that is actually the thing that I want to talk about because when it's summer and when it's hot outside and when it's all of these things, when it's summer, it's a very, very great feeling. And I want to talk about the things that I have made wrong in the past and how you can actually apply yourself to a very, very great summer this year and how to actually not trick yourself into seeing that everyone else has a better summer than you. So I think it's really, really important for us to discuss this topic because when it comes to a season like this, even in the winter, I would have done a video if I would have had this YouTube channel as well. I will do it like later on in the year. But anyway, I think it's important for all of us to understand that we should actually do the most fun and remarkable things in the summer, like with our friends, with our family and all of that. Because for me, this winter has actually been like a build-up period towards the summer. So I've actually built myself up and I've built my mind up so I can actually have a very, very fun summer. I want to talk about a concept right here, and it's about something that is called the pain-pleasure graph. And the pain-pleasure graph works like this. Either you choose the easy choice and you take that today. For example, you eat the junk food. You feel a sense of pleasure right now, but the pain comes afterwards because you have ate the junk food. You feel a bit guilty and you don't really feel that great. And if you overdo that and do it on a long enough time frame, you might as well gain weight and all of that. You're getting what I'm saying here. But we also have it the other way around. You're choosing to experience pain right now. Let's take exercise as an example here. You're exercising today and you feel this level of pain, but afterwards you get a huge spike in pleasure and you feel really, really great. And that's what I think it's very, very important for us to understand. So we can't actually avoid pain in this life. We will always experience pain in some way. I think it's so much more important for us to experience pain in the way that we're actually accomplishing our goals rather than we're experiencing the pain of not accomplishing our goals. And as I discussed earlier, I actually said that I built myself up and I've done that since September last year. I took this winter off to just grind, go to the gym, just delay gratification for the version that will exist currently. Now I actually won't indulge that much in instant gratification, because I've actually already done the delayed gratification and now it feels a lot easier for me to actually carry that on because I have that momentum and that will actually carry me forward because I've put in the work earlier. So a way that we can build up momentum towards this summer and make this summer very, very great is to actually think for our future self. Just think for the version of you that will exist in like 2 months or 3 months or 10 years. I don't know. Just think about that version of you. And when that version of you pops up into your head, just think to yourself that I'm going to make that version of me proud of the version that I am today. So do that and keep that in mind. And another thing that I want to just give you here, and another piece of advice that I want to give here is that if you haven't built yourself up and you haven't done that for some reason, like, I don't know, you just haven't heard about self-improvement, or it has actually been a very, very tough winter of yours, it's actually completely fine if we just start now. So see this as day one, see this as your first day where you're actually trying to become better, because you still have like a month and it's still summer, because now it's May, it's early summer, and we can do this together. So what I want you to do is just pick something that you can improve today. Pick something small, like, I don't know, making your bed. And as Jordan Peterson puts it, aim low enough. make your bed, make sure your desk is clean, make sure the pile of clothes that has been lying on your floor for like a week, clean that up, move some things around in your room and create this new self-identity for yourself, and the way you see yourself will dictate where you end up. So that's very, very important. So start taking the action that is required for you to become the kind of person who you want to be. So it won't be that heroic in the beginning. It will be very, very boring and very advice that you've heard and repetitive advice that you've heard before, but that's truly what it takes to actually improve in some areas, just to escape that version of you that you are currently. And that's what I did, because I had a pretty decent starting point. So I just cleaned up my life, and now I can actually focus on bigger tasks and also on bigger goals that I've set myself. So this summer will actually be really, really fun for me. I'm not saying this to brag or anything, but I just want to give you the credibility of that, because already I think this will be one of the best summers of my life, if not even the best, because that's what I'm aiming at, the best summer of my life. Because imagine this, I will have the balance of, like, I don't know, a few times a week I will be just hanging out with friends and having fun, but all of the days that I don't do that, and all of the time that I'm not spending time with my friends and I'm outdoors and doing stuff, I will be grinding and I will be working hard and I will be progressing towards my goals, because that's what this summer for me is about. So I just want to have fun, and I also want to grind. So I think I actually will apply myself to these things, or I know that I will apply myself to these things because I'm obligated to do that, because now I've said the thing and now I have to do that. And I also will be able to do that because I've created more time into my schedule, because I haven't got school and I haven't got that brain point, and my mind doesn't need to worry about that too much. So if you found some value out of this video, you can subscribe if you haven't already done that. And remember to make something great and create memories of that summer. And you can subscribe if you haven't already done that, and see you in the next one.